Everything okay, Mary?
Excellent, Roman.
You know your money's no good here?
That's very dear, Roman. But I insist. Otherwise, I couldn't come here anymore. And that would be a shame, since your place is so convenient. And you still make the best fettuccine in town.
Listen, Mary, could we meet later this evening and have a cappuccino?
That's a lovely thought, but...
Freddie, what the devil's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me, man. It was an accident. It was an accident, Dig.
Listen, there are a couple of takeout orders in the kitchen. See to it, will you? Right away. Mary, come here.
Never a dull moment. Have a nice night, Roman.
Mary. How was your dinner, Mr. Walker?
It's good. It's always good.
Thank you very much.
Just a minute. Is that you, Carol? Hi. You want something? What do you want?
Terry Jones is the second girl in a month to have been murdered in my building. I'm deeply concerned. And the other 3 girls, the ones that are still living there, they're frankly terrified.
Mrs. Smith, are the other 3 girls prostitutes?
I prefer to call them working girls.
Oh. But there are other women in your apartments who aren't working girls, right?
A few, yes. Mine is an equal opportunity building. Male and female tenants from all walks of life.
Tell me, do the girls do their working in their apartments?
Oh, no. They conduct all their business on the outside. I insist on it. My building is their home. The only home some of these girls have ever really known. And their lives aren't as glamorous as people may think. Believe me, I know.
Well, what do the police have to say about all this?
The police, as you can imagine, Angels, have conducted a thorough investigation. But so far have no clues, no leads.
Well, that's why I hired Charlie. Not only to continue the investigation, but to provide protection for Bonnie, Carol, and Melanie.
Bonnie, Carol, and Melanie. These are the 3 girls who are still with you, Dolly?
Dolly?
Yes, Charlie.
Well, do you 2 know each other personally?
Well, suffice to say, Mrs. Smith and I go back a long time.
Well, then you know what Charlie looks like, right?
Well, it was many years ago. And then he was,
I'm afraid there's no time for reminiscences, Dolly. Now, Angels, I've made arrangements for you to take up residence in Mrs. Smith's building and go undercover as 3 of her working girls.
Charlie?
In name only, Sabrina.
Hopefully.
You know, Charlie, this case is starting to interest me. I hope that I have an equally provocative cover.
I think you'll find it an interesting change of pace, Bosley. Well, good luck, Angels.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
Still in town?
We have some luggage.
Okay.
Thank you. Be careful, will you? You do.
is Chris.
Hi.
Kelly.
Hello.
And Sabrina.
Hello.
New talent? Yes. Carol has the apartment next to yours.
Oh, good.
Welcome to Bleak House. Well, I've got things to do, so I've got to go. If you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. See you later.
You girls from L.A.?
No. We just got in from Chicago.
Oh. Well, if you ever need to borrow a cup of sugar, all you have to do is knock on the wall.
I'm down the hallway from Carol, apartment 3A, okay?
Bonnie, how long have you been in L.A.?
4 months. This is all kind of new to me.
And when Bonnie says new, she means new. Fresh out of Omaha for the first time in her life.
Oh, really? To tell you the truth, I'm a little scared about all this that's been going on around here.
I wouldn't encourage her. Otherwise, she'll be on the next bus like all the others. Say, are any of you free in about an hour?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got these 2 clients, and they are dying for a party. Bonnie's busy, and nobody's available.
Oh, gosh, you know, the plane ride was really wild. I'm a little tired and a little shook up.
I have a bad back. I'm supposed to stay off my, or on my feet. I'm supposed to stay on my feet.
What about you, Kelly? Oh, I have a cold.
Oh, God bless you. You should probably have a sweater on or
feel
something.
sick.
You know, a little wrap.
Too bad. These guys look like an awful lot of fun.
Darn. It's a shame we have to miss it. Darn it.
Hi, Freddie.
I went to your apartment, but you weren't there.
Girls, this is Freddie, my pizza pusher. He works across the street at Vale's. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Kelly,
Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Meet Freddie.
How you doing? Hello? Hey, listen, if there's anything I can do for you girls, don't be bashful.
Okay.
Your other order's getting cold. Say goodbye, Freddie. He has just a little bit of a macho problem. He's basically harmless. Oh, you like anchovies?
Oh, not for me. I'm trying to watch my weight.
I'd love
Oh,
these.
great.
Thank you. Oh,
Sure.
no, yeah. Oh, that's very good.
That's great.
Who is it?
Pizza!
Yeah.
$2.85.
Hang on. Hey, you mind parking it outside, friend?
Relax, I ain't gonna bite you.
Yeah, sure, fella. Only I'd appreciate it if you'd wait outside, okay?
Hey, anyone ever tell you you got great eyes? Hey, don't get nervous. I just paid you a compliment.
Hey, look, man, just lay the pizza on me and then split, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll lay it on you.
Creep.
You dumb.
Freddie, make this delivery and come right back.
Where's it go?
Across the street.
I don't like that place. I'm getting fed up dealing with some of those broads that live over there.
I thought you liked the ladies.
Not those kind. They get under my skin.
You're okay. Come on. Okay.
Where do I report a hit and run?
These police reports aren't much help.
Let's keep looking. Maybe we'll come up with some sort of pattern that could give us some help.
Hi. Any luck?
Hi, Bob.
Nothing yet. How's Bonnie?
Still giving her story to the police? She's in pretty rough shape.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong, Bree?
Will you notice anything about these two girls who were killed?
What are you getting at, Bree?
Well, they're both blondes, and so's Bonnie.
Well, half the girls in America are blondes, or trying to be.
Yeah, but 3 victims, all blonde.
Pretty big coincidence.
Maybe it's some kind of a pattern. Maybe we should get like an expert opinion.
Good idea.
Well, why don't we call that man, what's his name? Eggers, Dr. Eggers.
The police consult him all the time.
Yeah.
Right. You know, while we're there, maybe I can have myself analyzed. I'm finding it pretty rough adjusting to being a janitor.
It's okay, boss.
Poor little thing.
We appreciate you coming down here, Dr. Eggers.
Oh, no problem. I need to get out more, actually.
From what we've told you, do you think you can form any sort of an opinion?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Nice aroma.
A snick.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, it's called snick. That's short for 6 nights in Copenhagen.
Well, that sounds like fun.
How's that?
Oh, well, you were about to tell us if you'd formed an opinion.
Oh, an opinion. Well, yes. I like it here. I do. I like it here very much.
I'm talking about the case we're working on. Do you see any sort of set pattern?
Yeah. Well, the fact that the victims were all blonde prostitutes indicates that we're possibly dealing with a Jack the Ripper personality. I mean, it might suggest a possible case of displaced aggression.
Displaced aggression?
That's a psychological condition whereby a person, in this case a man, develops a hatred for a particular woman, but he's unable to carry out this aggression due to some psychological inhibition, so he chooses a substitute and kills that person instead.
Excuse me, Doctor. Once he's killed the substitute, then why does he go on and kill other people?
Because even though the substitute is killed, the original object of his hatred still remains alive.
Well, is there any possibility that this person might eventually get it out of his system and stop killing?
Unlikely. A psychopath personality such as this, at the same time, harbors great guilt and a desire to be punished. So they just go on committing their attacks until they're caught.
Well, you said blondes have more fun. I don't remember anything. All I want to do is get out of here like the rest of my friends.
Bonnie, cool it. Honey, in a few more minutes, you're going to be climbing the walls, huh?
I can't help it.
Bonnie, look, I know it's difficult, but we really need your help.
You're the only one who's had contact with the killer and lived to tell about it.
Bonnie, I really think you ought to stay. For yourself as well as for the others. I want to help, I do. But I can't. I just can't.
Here, honey, have a drink of this. You'll feel a little better.
Listen, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm so confused. I mean, first someone tries to kill me, and then I find out all you girls are really detectives.
Well, it was important that we be undercover. I mean, for everybody's sake.
Is there anything you can tell us that you didn't tell the police?
I'll get it.
Listen, you want my opinion? You should talk to that creep who works across the street, that Freddie.
The one who delivers the pizzas?
Yeah.
What about him?
Oh, he's bad news. He came to my pad yesterday and started giving me heat.
Well, what kind of heat?
Oh, all kinds. I mean, you know, I put him down as a weirdo, 'cause he's weird, you know what I mean? And he's always skulking around this place with some sour look on his face. He's strange. Bonnie's seen him.
Look, Bonnie, sit down. Now, I know this is going to be difficult, but I want you to think as hard as you can and see if you can remember any of the physical characteristics of the man who attacked you, okay? Like, how tall was he?
He grabbed me from behind. I don't remember anything.
Okay, he grabbed you from behind. Now, did you feel his chest or did you feel his face?
He put his arm on my throat.
Yeah?
And I felt him, pushing me down.
That's all? What? Okay. Did you notice anything at all that was unusual? A sound, a word?
Yeah, there was this odor.
An aftershave? Cologne?
Okay, I know this sounds crazy. It's kind of hard to describe. But the odor was kind of like cooking or a restaurant or something.
It's Freddie, I'm telling you. Him and his pizza, they both smell alike.
Hey, listen, we may have something.
Why, who's that?
A man named Jim Walker, and he said he was an old friend of Terry Jones.
The murdered girl who had this apartment. Right. What did he want?
He wanted a date, and he asked me to bring my bathing suit, and he specifically asked me if I was a blonde.
Where does he want to meet you?
Here in the marina, on his yacht.
You're not going to go alone.
What other choice do I have?
I go with you.
That much company he didn't ask for.
Well, I'll keep a very low profile, however.
I still think it's Freddie, the pizza freak.
Okay, we'll give it some thought. Nice boat.
I think you would call that a yacht. And if it leaves the dock, I'll be a stowaway.
Yeah, well, if it leaves the dock, I'm gonna jump ship. Yacht. Do you jump yacht?
I'll be close, okay?
Yeah. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Yes.
Welcome aboard. There you go.
Thank you.
You brought swimwear.
Yep, just like you asked.
Oh, you can change down there.
Okay. Sorry.
It's lovely. Very lovely.
Thank you.
Something to warm you up?
Please.
to a beautiful lady.
To a lovely day.
Yes, I suppose it is, for most people.
I'm sorry, what did you mean by that?
Well, I'm sure that there might be those whose circumstances are such that a beautiful day like this would have no meaning. Everything being relative. Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure, I suppose. Mr. Walker, so, tell me about yourself.
I'm retired.
Mr. Walker retired.
So I fashioned and manufactured women's swimwear.
Oh. Well, that sounds interesting.
It isn't. You know, I'm really beginning to dislike her.
Her?
Lawrence.
Her, Lawrence?
My wife.
Oh.
Oh, it's common law, of course. Getting to be such a nag.
Really?
I think it's because I'm spending more time at home.
Ah. Because you're retired.
Right. And she's beginning to really drive me crazy. It's pick, 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 pick all the time. She doesn't like the way my hair is cut. She doesn't like the clothes I wear. I sleep too late in the mornings. I tell you, it's getting me down.
Why didn't you go back to work?
I told you I didn't like working.
Yes, I understand that, but if you want to, you know, keep things happy with Lawrence, it might be a good idea.
You know, you're smarter than her.
Lawrence?
No, Terry.
Oh, you mean the dead girl?
Mm-hmm. I told her my problem several times. She couldn't come up with an answer. Where are you going?
I don't think we have anything else to say to each other, Mr. Walker. $100? What's this for?
You gave me an answer to my problem. I'm very relieved.
Well, I'm very relieved myself. Please, take your money.
It was too bad we didn't meet years ago. Things might have been different for me.
Well, you know what they say, timing's everything. Say hello to Lawrence for me, will you? Everything okay? Yeah. Real weird guy. No witnesses?
Nothing.
It happened near the laundry room and no one heard a thing.
Well, Mr. Walker has an alibi.
She must have put up a struggle. There were skin fragments under the fingernails.
Well, that means whoever did it is probably carrying around some scratch marks.
Oh, there was one other thing. The killer left this behind.
Shark's tooth.
Yeah. Remember what it looks like, because I'll have to give it to the police as evidence.
Yeah. That's odd. Very careless of the killer leaving that behind.
Yeah.
Careless or deliberate?
What do you mean?
I could understand if there was a struggle and she tore it off him. But the glass wasn't broken.
I gotta get out of here. I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
Bonnie, look, there's no reason to be sorry, and it's perfectly natural to be scared. But we may be making some progress.
What do you mean?
Well, we found something near Carol's body. It was a shark's tooth pendant.
A pendant?
Yeah, Bonnie, have you ever seen anyone wearing anything that looks like that?
Yeah. I have seen something like that.
On who?
Freddie.
Freddie? Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I think so, but I couldn't swear to it.
Who's the guy?
Just a friend.
Dump him. Let's jump on a plane and go to Las Vegas.
Would it help if I told you this is a business lunch I'm having?
You might.
Okay. It's a business lunch.
Doesn't help. Hi. Table for two?
Yes.
This way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is Roman Vale. This is my place. Your first time here?
Right. I'm Kelly, and this is Chris.
How do you do?
Hi, you have a terrific location here, Mr. Vale.
Yes, I'm very fortunate.
You know, I don't think a minute goes by that I don't see your delivery boy, Freddie, coming in and out of our building with those pizzas.
Yes, I keep him pretty busy.
I notice he's not around. You didn't fire him by any chance.
Fire him? Of course not. Why do you ask?
Oh, one of our girls, Melanie, I think, said she got in an argument with him.
Oh, well, Freddie gets a little crazy at times. I did have a talk with him. I'm sure he'll be on his best behavior. You're staring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just noticing your tie clip. It's beautiful. Is it gold?
Thank you. Yes, it is.
The two of you certainly have some nice jewelry.
The two of us?
I mean you and Freddie. He has that beautiful gold bracelet and that pendant he wears around his neck.
The shark's tooth?
Yeah. Do you know where he got it? My brother's birthday's coming up, and I'd like to get him one just like it.
No, I don't know where he bought that one, but I know he'll probably be getting another.
Oh, why?
Well, it seems he lost the one he was wearing. That's what he said.
Tell me, do you know where he is right now? My brother's birthday's day after tomorrow, and I'd like to get him one.
Well, he's out making a delivery right now.
In our building?
As a matter of fact, he is, yes, to that same girl he had the argument with, Melanie, wasn't it?
Oh. I think we should go talk to him.
let's
go see if we can find him. I'm sorry.
Aren't you having lunch?
We'll take a range.
Yeah.
Okay?
We'll be back.
We'll be back. See you later.
What's the matter? You don't trust yourself?
Look, funny person, just leave the pizza on the floor and then split, okay?
Hey, why can't you be nice to me?
Hey, look, I only have so much to spare every day, and I don't want to spend it on some delivery boy.
You think you're too good for me, huh?
Hey, look, You said it, oddball, and not me. Now leave the pizza on the floor and get out of my life, okay?
Oh, you want the pizza?
Yeah. Melanie, open the door, Sabrina. Come on, open it. What's the matter? It was Freddie. He came after me. All right, calm down. What happened? He tried to break the door, and I tell you, he's crazy. I think he went that way. Get back inside and lock the door. I'm telling you, he's crazy. Freddie! Hold it!
I got a feeling he ain't gonna stop running either. Anyway, Lieutenant, after we lost him, we called you. Oh, incidentally, that shark's tooth pendant that we found near Carol's body, well, we think it belongs to Freddie, but we're not sure.
So you say you chased him down to the garage?
Yeah, we chased him down into the garage, and then we lost him.
And the other girl, Melanie, she claimed that Freddie tried to kill her.
She's easily agitated, but that's what she claims.
She was pretty upset.
Okay, I'll put out an APB on Freddie. Do you three have any ideas?
Freddie's boss, he has a pizza place across the street. He might be able to give us a handle on this.
Why not? I like pizza.
Look, if it's okay with you, I think I'll stay here and see if I can find out anything else from Melanie.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
All right, bye-bye. Bye now. Bye now.
Table for three.
No, it's just a business visit. Do you know these ladies?
Sure. They live in the building across the street. I can vouch for them.
I'm sure you can.
You're not in any kind of trouble, are you?
Oh, no, we're just here to help the stars.
As witnesses.
Is Freddie on the premises?
No, he went out earlier. He hasn't come back yet. Is there anything wrong?
Well, he's wanted for questioning. It seems that he tried to attack one of the ladies about an hour ago.
Freddie?
You know the girl we were telling you about that Freddie had an argument with?
Yes, vaguely.
Well, it's the same girl, Melanie Robbins.
And you say Freddie tried to strangle her?
No one said anything about strangling, sir. I just said that he tried to attack her.
Oh, I just assumed.
Well, you assumed what, Mr. Vale?
Well, I assumed that since the other girl had been strangled, that...
Oh, luckily, it didn't get that far.
Well, if you see him or hear from him, call me at this number, please.
Of course, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Coming, Chris?
No, I'm a little hungry. I think I'll stay and get a bite to eat.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
This way, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Working hard?
Don't ask. As soon as I drop these, I'm supposed to go fix a faucet in 4F.
Well, you better hop to it.
Only problem is I cannot get into apartment 4F.
Oh, you mean you don't have a key?
Yes, I have a key, but it's locked from the inside, and I can't get an answer.
Oh, hey, be careful, Boz. You're gonna blow your tooth.
Funny.
Hiya. No sign of Freddie?
No. Sergeant Matthews went back to the station, and Chris is hanging in at the restaurant in case Freddie shows.
Where's Bosley?
Downstairs. He's supposed to fix a leaky faucet in apartment 4F, and he can't get in.
He can't get into 4F?
He says it's locked from the inside and no one answers.
Well, no one can answer. That's Peggy Phillips' apartment. She's been out of town for over a week.
Well, maybe she came back.
I just spoke to her last night. She called to tell me she'd be away for a month and would be late with the rent.
Then how could it be locked from the inside?
You don't suppose...
Freddie?
There are handymen, and then there are handymen.
I didn't do it. I didn't kill nobody.
Then why did you run from us, and why did you run from Melanie's apartment yesterday?
Because you people were chasing me. I'm funny that way. You chase me with guns and I run.
Can you explain why you were hiding in that apartment?
I needed to be alone to get my head together.
Is that what you do when you need to be alone? You break into somebody's apartment?
I notice you're not wearing your shark's tooth.
I lost it.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, why?
Because it was found next to a girl's body who happened to have been strangled.
Look, I told you, I don't know nothing about those stranglings. Strangling is in my bag.
What is your bag, then? Is it to frighten people and then attempt murder?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean that Melanie says after you delivered her pizza, you tried to kill her.
Look, I never tried to kill no one in my life.
Well, they finally nailed you, huh, you little creep?
You're the creep. Why'd you tell him I tried to hurt you? I didn't even touch you.
Oh, listen to him lie. I wouldn't open my door, so he broke it in and he came after me.
I didn't do nothing.
Freddie, sit down.
Okay, we had a few words, but that's all. I just don't like people treating me like dirt, so I lost my temper. So what?
So you tried to strangle me like the others.
You shut up!
Freddie! Sit down! Now sit down and cool off. He's crazy, I told you.
Bosley, why don't you take Melanie back to her apartment till the police get here, huh?
Be back in a minute.
Oh, they lock you up and throw away the pizza, you little creep.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Well, Melanie obviously doesn't have blonde hair, right?
So?
Well, it breaks the pattern. All of the other girls who were attacked had blonde hair.
I displaced aggression theory.
Yeah.
Freddie, does Vale know that you lost your shark's tooth?
What's that got to do with anything?
Does he know? Just answer me.
Well, I didn't tell him about it, if that's what you mean.
Then how did he know? He said that you told him you lost your shark's tooth.
Then he lied.
Bree, have we been chasing the wrong one?
Yeah.
Who, as Bonnie put it, smells like a restaurant?
And Chris is still there.
And she's most definitely a blonde.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Mary, listen to me.
Roman, let go of my arm.
You're not being reasonable.
My car is waiting.
I think I'd like my check now. Mr. Vale, you don't have to do this. Look, we can help you. Mr. Vale!
Mary? Oh, Mary, I always loved you. I always have. We should have stayed married. You know I always loved you. And I always will. Don't you understand? Can't you see how it is? Mary?
I understand.
Well, angels, how did it feel being members of the world's oldest profession?
Speaking for myself, Charlie, I'm very happy to end my career.
Yeah, Bree's right, Charlie. That profession can be more dangerous than this one.
At least the other little ladies of the evening won't have Vale to worry about anymore.
Boy, that psychiatrist, Dr. Eggers, was certainly right about his displaced aggression theory.
I imagine you were surprised to find out Vale was married to Mary Thomas.
He was still in love with her, so every time she rejected him, he took it out on other blondes who looked like her.
Mm-hmm. You'll be happy to know that I've heard from Mrs. Smith. She reports her building is back to business as usual. Another job well done, angels.
Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, listen, we were wondering if maybe we could take a couple of days off and maybe do a little skiing. What do you say?
As a matter of fact, Charlie, I may make a stab at skiing myself.
Not so fast, Bosley. I'm afraid the angels will have to make the little ski trip alone. Mrs. Smith has a little job for you.
Mrs. Smith?
Mm-hmm. Seems there's a plumbing problem in each apartment up and down the line. Mrs. Smith claims you caused it.
Well, what does she expect me to do about it?
I don't know, but she said to wear your overalls.
Oh, Charlie, are you sure you won't join us on the ski slopes?
Oh, no thanks, Kelly. I'm into more intellectual pursuits this week. Well, happy skiing, angels. Your move, my dear.
Your move, my dear? What kind of an intellectual sport is that?
You better not think about it, Bosley. You snooze, you lose. You better get your overalls on and get on over there. You know what I mean?
Miss Smith's waiting, Bosley.
Oh.